Hi everyone! So in the last video I said I'd be looking at some of the stuff I got from Summer of Sonic, and here it is. First up we have Merch Kitty. Well actually, first up we have an awesome Sonic poster which I actually got from Game literally the day before Summer of Sonic, and Merch Kitty's decided she's going to sit on it. Come in. No, we're not. Okay, so just give me a second to move Merch Kitty and we'll get this show right on underway. Okay, so Merch Kitty more or less refuses to move. Basically this is the poster though. You can get a quite good idea as to what it's like even if there is a cat on it right now. What can you say? It's Sonic Generations, really good poster, really like the design on this. Game were giving them away free as part of their 20th anniversary Sonic celebrations. I got mine a few days before Summer of Sonic, and unfortunately it was raining slightly, so, well, actually it was raining very heavily. And as a result the poster got damaged slightly, but I'm still quite impressed with it. Really like this poster. Okay then, so if you went to Summer of Sonic this year and you were one of the first, I think it was about 300, maybe 400 people in, you got yourself one of these, a goodie bag. Now, before I go any further, the reason why I say the first 300 to 400 people is because Sega only supplied us with about 300 to 400 actual plastic bags, but the other stuff we more or less had enough to cover just about everybody, I think. So anyway, let's have a look inside the bag. So yeah, you got a plastic bag if you were one of the first 400 or so people in the venue. Hurrah! So let's look what's inside it. Okay, so we've got a Archie comic book for Free Comic Book Day. Archie were awesome with what they supplied. There was more or less enough comics there to supply everybody that went to this year's Summer of Sonic and possibly every other Summer of Sonic that there's ever been. There was that many of these around. We just had far too many to deal with. A voucher for £2.50 off Insert Coin. And as you probably know, Insert Coin of those are the company that's making the Sonic 20th anniversary t-shirts. Got here. We've got an advert for Crush 40, the Germany fan club. This particular leaflet was given out at the previous Summer of Sonic, I think. It was definitely given out at the one back in 2009. And aha! An invitation to the Summer of Sonic after party. Yep, everybody was invited. I couldn't go because I was just too exhausted and could barely walk at the end of Summer of Sonic, because I'd been doing that much stuff. Oh yeah, you had to be over 18 only, otherwise you were not allowed to get in, and you needed a Summer of Sonic 2011 wristband or some kind of proof that you had been there. So yeah, got a ticket to the after party. I heard it was really cool, a really good party. I kind of wish I'd gone, but like I say, my feet were just about destroyed. And the Summer of Sonic schedule. This is pretty cool. I really like this. Got a little blurb here by Sven Dreadnoughts Jocelyn and Kevin Eva, Archangel UK, or AA UK as he's more commonly known. Yeah, those two guys are pretty much the co-organisers of Summer of Sonic. And you've got community websites, which are good. And this is kind of sad. There's a little in memorandum here because two guys that worked on one guy that worked on Sat AM and an Archie Comics illustrator sadly passed away since the last one. So it's kind of cool that they're mentioned here in a little memorandum. Inside it there's a mini Summer of Sonic, Sonic 20th anniversary poster. This is really cool. I really like that they did this. And then on the back is the schedule, and hooray! There's my slot. That's what I did. Never mind the Buzz Bombers. Quite cool. What was my favourite bit of the show? Oddly, I really enjoyed the variety showcase. I don't know how many people are giving it the whole woo variety showcase fan acts, but some of the fan acts really surprised me, especially Ziggy Newman, or Zonic as she's known. She is on YouTube. I'd definitely check her out. It's very difficult to explain what she does, so just go and listen to some of the things that she does. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the schedule. Now, I think everybody got one of these. These were very popular, and they were given out to everybody that went in. On the back it says Summer of Sonic 2011. And on the front, oh, look at the little Sonic. Yep, little tiny Sonic. I have no intention of wearing this, I just got it for purely collector's purposes, but fortunately the staff were allowed to get a goodie bag shortly before the venue opened, which was very nice of them. So yeah, that's the shirt. Like I say, I'm quite sure that everybody that had tickets managed to get a shirt. There were only limited sizes available, so I know the staff took pretty much the ones that we had the most of, which I think was extra large or large. I don't know if everybody that wanted to come to Summer of Sonic got a shirt though, because I know that there were some non-ticket holders outside and some of them might have missed out. But they did warn people to get tickets, and if you didn't have a ticket, chances are you wouldn't get in. But anyway, that's the goodie bag stuff, and that shirt's really cool. I love that shirt. Oh yeah, and tons of people were wearing them, mainly because it was that hot in the venue. Now, I said I got one shirt. Now before you all start screaming like Arnold Schwarzenegger does in Jingle All the Way, he got two! No, I didn't get two. You see, at Summer of Sonic, for as long as we can remember, we've always tried to go out of our way to go the extra mile for certain fans or certain people who for whatever reason something bad has happened, or you know, just kind of like a Jim will fix it sort of thing. Well, there's somebody that I knew and that several of the organisers knew who wanted to come to Summer of Sonic, and she had everything booked. She had a ticket sorted, she had all of the paperwork sorted, a hotel booked, a transport booked, everything was booked and everything was non-refundable. It was completely non-refundable, and she was so excited about going. And quite literally 2 days before it was due to go on, sadly her uncle passed away. And guess when the funeral was? Yeah, day of Summer of Sonic. Now, I asked her what she really wanted from that venue, from there, more than anything. And surprisingly, the answer I got was, the only thing I really wanted to get was a Tracy Yardley, Nigel Dobbin art print, and I'm going to show you that later, but I was quite surprised at that because I know how big a collector she is, and I thought she'd want one of these. So I spoke with some of the other organisers and we agreed that we would put a shirt aside for her. But this shirt is a bit special, and sadly she can never wear this shirt, and she can never wash it either as a result, because it's a special shirt. Because some guy named Yuji Naka decided to put his signature on it. I was very fortunate, and before you all say, oh, you were staff, you could go, no, I wasn't. Only selected individuals were allowed to go up to Naka backstage, and they were mainly the Sega of America representatives. So I managed to grab him literally at the end of the venue, just at the end of the day, just before he was about to go, and I more or less begged him and his translator if he could sign the shirt. And he didn't like signing shirts because it as you write on them, it kind of scrunches up. So I explained the situation to the translator, and he explained it to Yuji Naka, and he just took the shirt and wrote on it Sonic 20th, Yuji Naka, and the day's date. So I cannot thank him enough for doing that. It is going to make somebody's dream come true, this. So that is going to be mailed out to someone very shortly. I'm not going to say who because I don't want to spread gossip or anything, but that is on its way to you, and you know who you are.